This time yesterday morning was catching yet another super fun foil drive foiling session here in Nag's Head, and Surfline has a camera, and I'll admit I knew where the camera was, and I was just curious to see what the session looked like, and I didn't realize they had archives of these things, so they do. So I don't know, this is talk along for what foil driving looks like in better than average summertime waves, meaning that there's a line and it's kind of clean and just nice out and the water's warm and all that. Like a ridiculously nice start to the day. And it's been kind of good for foiling every day for the last week, sometimes on the foil drive, sometimes winging. But we get a lot of wind, and so yeah, we have a lot of fun winging days, mostly in the ocean because the sound's all filled with weeds, but the ocean's where it's more fun to go anyway, so we're lucky to have so much coastline that works with so many directions of wind and get it. So yeah, that's been super fun for the last few years to figure it out and learn how to ride the foil some. And I will say I'm more confident on the foil with a wing because it's like gives me something to hold against and edge against. And when I'm just riding a wave like here, I'm not yet really comfortable committing to the foil on an arc anyway, which I need to get better at because that feels like it really generates some good energy, and I don't want to just be jumping up and down pumping all the time because it's kind of kooky and a little unnecessary. So when I'm on the wave, I try to bounce as little as possible, only enough to generate the energy to get the drive out of the water and get high enough on the mast, which I'm generally not high enough on the mast either, because that's where the real efficiency and speed comes from. But nevertheless, it works, and yesterday was just super fun. This guy came out surfing. He clearly knows what he's doing. He's just riding a soft top, but he knows how to surf, and I was hopefully I didn't crowd him or annoy him. I can definitely get, you're out just for a chill morning surf session and somebody's zipping around on a foil assist, and it's like, get that kook out of here. It's one step above a jet ski. Hopefully I didn't bug him too much. There were a number of surfers and people on the other side of the pier, which is where the better wave was, and there were some friends over there waved to me, and I waved to them. Again, hopefully they didn't all stay over there because they were wanting to not be anywhere near me. I like to think, we've got all this open area, and I'm riding waves that nobody wants to ride or can ride because I'm catching things that aren't even waves. I mean, is this even a wave? I don't know. Unbroken swell. There's a lot of energy in it, which you never would know if you didn't have the efficiency of a foil. I mean, it is unbelievable. But yeah, so it's very much not traditional surfing. But man, is it a rush? So you can see the guy knows how to surf. But I gave him space, and I hope all foil drivers out there get that. You do not need to go zipping around through surfers. They will hate you. We've gone through, as a short boarder, you kind of hate long boarders. Long boarders hate sups. Everybody hates boogie boarders. I don't know. It's unfair, kind of, but that's just the reality of it. And I am sure, everybody's really, really going to hate foilers with an assist. So do what you can to minimize that creation of a subclass. Sorry. So, I don't know. Is it hard? Is it surfing? I've heard it described as it's like trying to stand on a bowling ball and surf. It's not a terrible description. I'm not sure if it's completely fair or not. But yeah, it's not easy. It's hard enough to definitely be fun. And yeah, just learning how to kind of link up these things, like ride right towards the pier, loop around. We're lucky we've got this deep inside trough, where the wave fades out, and then pick a line back out Yeah, would I love to be good enough just to pump out without assists? I would, but I'm 60. I guess that's an excuse, but I don't know that that's going to happen. And honestly, we don't get, well, we do get a lot of conditions, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, I ride the motor out, and then when I see a line forming up, angle towards it, and angle towards it, pick up the next set, whatever. So sometimes go out on the belly. It's all about conserving battery. Battery's your thing. Like one battery this morning, or yesterday morning, got me just under an hour. I try not to go full gas unless necessary, which is rare. Whenever I'm on the swell, there's 0. And yeah, it's kind of it for like battery life. But honestly, a full hour doing laps and riding waves, it's more exercise than you would think. It feels pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Is it a cheat? Yeah, it's definitely a cheat. If I were out of my subfoil, I'd have caught waves, but nowhere near like this. And there's a backwash bump, and there's all these invisible forces that you can't see in this video that all get in the way of actually catching the wave. So I probably would have caught a few, and I would have felt good about it. But there's a lot of sessions where it is just, Mother Nature's not cooperating with one, and they'll let you catch waves. So this thing allows you to really take conditions that are not perfect or even crappy and have fun with it. These are not crappy conditions. Well, these would be crappy for like a regular surfer, and not for this. Anyway, that's just random talk of what it's like to go out for a morning session. Many days in a row this week doing that, and then even some lunchtime sessions mixed in. But yeah, loving it, and appreciative for an opportunity to do it in terms of where we live and people who innovate all this stuff. And yeah, it's really a pretty special time.